Hey everybody, welcome to our bathroom break. This is a little talkback show that we like to do in the middle and after our show. And we're talking about
There's a piss and pissing. There's a pissing. I'm gonna go piss.
Go piss, girl.
And I will.
So many decisions were made before I could open my mouth.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Pobrecita.
Pobrecita.
Truly.
I know, I want to hear Margo's thoughts. Does Margo invite Rognar up to sleep in...
You know, there was gonna be something.
There's fully going to be a drinking scene, so...
Hey, listen, yeah, I was gonna say, that time can always change. But I'm just, like, pointing, like, he would never assume that, like... He would never invite himself to sleep in bed with her. Yeah.
Oh, drinking scene. I'm going to the bar after this.
Me too. Actually, no, it's an apartment bar. It's an apartment crawl. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Hale. I didn't mean to cut you off. I didn't mean to talk over you. I do want to hear everything you have to say.
Rognar's chivalrous. Skullie isn't.
Oh, no.
Can't believe Skullie hates women.
That's crazy.
I cannot
Skullie
believe what I'm
hates
hearing
women.
right now. I was defending the honor of my character from Joe, who assumed...
Joe.
Defending the honor of a man?
Joe,
I know.
the evil DM.
Hey,
Can you guys hear me?
He's one of the good
Yeah,
ones.
we hear you, Joe.
Oh, okay. I want to say the sleeping arrangement I thought was going to happen. I did think the boys were going to sleep in one bed, and then I thought that it would be like Margo and Della in one, and then Audrey would take the pullout because she was so harrowed from her thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
We opened with her, but me saying like romance. That was a joke. I was kidding, Skullie. Obviously.
No, I know.
I would never be like, what? You the caveman didn't get in the bed with the princess?
Didn't
I will.
force yourself on the princess?
Rognar, get in bed. Let's go.
All he needs is an invite. He's your loyal companion. He's your obedient dog.
No. Sorry, Joe, no.
You're not sleeping together? That's not the fanfic. That's not how it should go.
He is truly at her beck and call. Whatever Margo wants, Margo
just a moment ago?
Yes. Yes, that's what I was trying to tell you.
I was muted. Great.
You said a lot of the stuff.
We did hear you before, though.
Hold on. Tell me if I'm muted right now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
You're good.
Nolan.
Guys,
never trust a man.
I'm
just a girl.
I'm sorry.
Girl. Sorry, because sometimes I do really good at DMing, and then sometimes I don't know what poker is.
Listen, we all have our shortcomings.
Nobody's perfect.
And I think it just speaks to my good Christian nature that I don't gamble. Just kidding. LOL.
There are no casinos legally in Utah. So
there's no casinos here. I just don't I really like what little like film noir I have seen, but I haven't seen a lot, admittedly. So okay.
Sorry, Joe, you were muted. I didn't hear what you said.
Nolan, I think you're lying and I might freak out.
A man lying?
Okay.
I'm so excited for this drinking scene.
Men are flawless.
All men do is lie.
That's why the bottom of my tie is longer than the top of my tie.
Hey,
men are flawless.
Look, again, we're coordinating.
Wait, Nolan, what is your little bio? I read it the other day for the first time ever, and I laughed, and it was so funny. What the fuck is it?
Abby said that to me in some random. It was like the third time in a week I was on a boat or something, and so she sent that in the chat, and I was like, that's got to be my new.
What is it?
I can't remember what it is.
All men do is go on boat in Discord, fend off women with magic wards, and lie.
I love that. It's so funny. All right, I got to tell Abby when she comes back because that's fucking hilarious. That's funny as fuck.
My phone is
I
dying.
mean, good. It's
Oh,
just
when did we
scathing,
also-
scathing review.
You know, not to, but when did we change clothes?
In the
One
hotel
by
room?
one in the bathroom of the motel or wherever you wanted.
All right. What at some
The
point?
tie's changed in the back of the car.
I'm just saying, at some point, you guys got to be able to see Rognar shirtless.
It's true.
Well, like think about it, though, Rognar wouldn't necessarily have any shame around changing, so maybe he just whipped it off in the motel.
That's what I'm saying.
And Matthias said he just changed in the trunk, so you saw Matthias shirtless. What was it like? Was it impressive?
It was, it's not nearly as Ragnar is the Greek god and everything, but he's got like a slim athletic build, like a swimmer, like a biker.
I like the
Are
idea.
you telling me
he's
that Captain
toned. He's very
Matthias
toned.
P. Halifax is slim thick?
I love
He's
the
solid.
idea. I love the idea of Matthias changing first and thinking that he's like super cut, and then later in the hotel, Rognar changes and it's just like very casual. Like Matthias is changing and he's like kind of flexing a little bit to like try to see
Immediately checks the map to see if there's a gym nearby.
just like and then like Rognar just takes off his shirt like casually and is like, and he's cut like fucking Thor. Like
Matthias, who has been like rigorously training physically for his entire life, versus Rognar, who's just like I lift rocks sometimes.
Just lift
with
big
the
rock,
black
yeah.
dude. I go hunting.
Matthias and Ragnar becoming gym buddies.
I need it. I
That'd be so fun.
need
They go on
it.
runs together.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And that's beautiful.
I think everybody is super hot. That's how I've envisioned them in my brain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're all hot as hell.
We had to
Well, why
get
would they
conventionally
choose you if
attractive
not?
babies to be
Yeah.
conventionally attractive 25
Hey,
year olds.
Aaron, what's a conventionally attractive baby?
Don't ask me.
What have
ask
I come back
the
to?
producers.
Hey, they're expanding on that.
Listen, you know how some babies look like absolute
This is
shit.
actually
You know how
really
some
true.
babies
There's
look
some
hot?
You said it. You said it. You said
Hey,
it.
Hey, Aaron,
Counterpoint.
I do
Some
hate
babies-
to say this. Oh, go ahead.
some babies are fucking ugly.
That
Most
is
babies
true.
are
Exactly.
ugly.
So ugly, some of them.
That
There
makes
are there,
me
there are
feel
babies that
weird
are
in my
ugly.
maternal heart.
There are.
Anyway,
Some
Aaron, I
babies
do
are
want to
really
say
ugly.
that me and you, Ray and Ten, were the ones that chose the babies. We are the we are the producers.
Yes, but I, Aaron, am not.
yes.
You guys were able to find out who the parents were, and we're like, yeah, those are two hot people.
I think
We
that's
took
better.
a genealogy test and determined, like, okay, if we take our genetics and add like 25% this,
That's actually
They did one of
crazy.
those little like fake AI apps where you put in you and your crush's photo and see what we would look like.
Oh my god.
Oh,
There's like
I
weird, like
wonder-
blurred out baby faces. Oh
Speaking
god.
of children,
Speaking of children,
like some of you have partners or crushes or romantic interests or have had several romantic interests throughout the course of your shows. I wonder if they were ever like, okay, two questions. One, if they were ever talking about the idea, you guys are 25, of having you like settle down and start families, like if they were going to try to push you into marriage and families. Question number one. Question number two, specifically Matthias, but I think Della also said she slept around a good bit. Maybe probably Audrey too. I wonder what if Matthias has ever impregnated a real actress, one. And two, if either of the actresses, like, if they had some kind of plan for if they had been impregnated on accident.
I don't think
I
we
think
ever
they would
would
have
have
sterilized the actors.
This. I think it was
Yeah.
a mandatory surgery to get into Starfleet.
Say that again.
Yeah.
No babies. No babies.
I don't think we ever told, like, no one would have told Matthias. There was, like, mandatory medical procedures and wellness checks to get into the fleet. And so he's absolutely
Chlamydia to
out of
me.
effect to me.
Yeah.
Oh, they gave him a
Except for
vasectomy.
chlamydia.
Okay, that makes sense.
Either that or he
And
has
I think-
multiple interspecies babies across the galaxy.
That'd be crazy.
Not really
So he-
interspecies though. CGI.
Right.
Not really.
All human.
I think
All human
I think-
children.
I think it makes sense that if, because in the actual Truman Show, I think they talk about it a little bit. Like I think it's mentioned with Truman's wife a little bit, and the fact that like, oh, they have sex, and she's like,
Yeah, they always
Hey.
just cut to the
fade
the
to
window or
black.
whatever.
Um,
Yeah, fade to black.
But also though, I think unless it was someone that they were like, they are going to be your love interest, right? I think they
We're
would
gonna be
have.
a primary actor.
Yeah, we would primary actor and would have ensured that the actors who maybe we have flings with, it's like anyone who had the potential would have been on birth control or sterile.
There is
Yeah.
Plan B in the water, and we turn it off.
That's
when
Oh,
crazy.
we're setting things
God.
up.
Yeah,
That makes me feel weird.
that's actually crazy.
Plan B in the
That
water
makes
is
me
wild.
Plan B in the
That makes
wild.
me
The worst thing I've
I
ever
love
said.
how like you could have someone on like various types of birth control, and Aaron is like Plan B in the water.
In
We
the
don't take
water.
any chances
No, 'cause
here.
I
Man
also-
answer.
that reminds me of
Trenton
the,
is off the rails. Do I
Yeah,
know
that's
that this is
true.
not good for you as a person?
That's
Yes.
so
Plan
funny,
B in the
though.
water is deeply unhealthy.
It's
Love
like,
it.
This is effective. But no, I'm also thinking that Alex Jones clip. The waters start turning the
Turn the
frogs
freaking
gay.
frogs gay. Do you understand
The
that?
waters have making women have abortions.
But I think for sure, because Rognar was so deeply, everyone was scared of him.
Yeah.
And he was so just looking at Ola, and Margo chaste woman. You're both
No,
virgins for
Totally.
sure.
Absolutely.
For sure, you're both virgins. One time, like,
Or at
Eric,
least
like,
Rognar is.
brushed your cheek, and you had to go like repent. Like you were like,
Oh, that is not how I envisioned it.
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I
fully
think
forgive you,
Eric
like-
and Margo definitely had at least one night together.
I love that. I
like
love
that.
You're bad.
Absolutely.
Margo would do
God.
anything to make her father mad.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I love the
Honestly,
idea
And
What?
anyone.
and I love the idea that Margo teaches Rognar. Like
Oh,
I love the idea of like, let me show
That's
you
great.
how to
Do
please
you want to roleplay
me.
that one, guys?
let me
Yeah.
show you how it's done.
That's
I-
us, Leo.
That
Him
That's our
that
phone
is the
call.
paid show. You gotta
Him-
subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah, we've got a Patreon.
But like Rognar being this big hulking guy and being so submissive is just like so
yeah.
important to me.
I have
like-
two thoughts.
Yeah.
Iconic.
I have two thoughts that are slightly related. One, I thought about this earlier today, where our shows are.
You thought about this
watched-
earlier today?
No. Subject change. Subject change.
We're all thinking about Ragnar and Margo all the time.
Hey, listen,
My
he's
lord.
Anyways, I was thinking about this earlier today, where it's like our shows are watched by many people, and I was thinking about the fact that there are definitely like TikTok edits of like best Ragnar moments. 2 minutes and 45 seconds of Margo being a girl boss. Like it's like shit
Yes.
like that.
Oh, for sure.
But then this conversation just now made me think about, I wonder if there were people that were already like crossover shipping our characters. Like
Oh.
you remember back in like
Oh.
2012 with
Yes.
the Tangled
Rise of the
Frozen
Brave
Frozen,
Tangled Dragons.
Rise-
Yes,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
situation with this.
Yes,
That's
there
what I'm
is-
thinking.
Alpha
Nolan
and
is
Beta
Nolan
for
is
OTP.
tweaking out. Nolan is tweaking out. I will send you some Tumblr posts so you can acquaint yourself with this. It
Elsa
There's-
and Jack Frost
it was
changed
epic.
13-year-old me's
It was
life.
an
It was Pete.
epidemic. Hiccup and Hiccup and Rapunzel.
Yeah.
Mm.
In
What was in their minds?
Raegan Lease's saved TikToks, there is an edit of Rognar just like shirtless walking out of a pond, and it's that like, I need to fuck something bad. I got some pressure build up. The next thing he gonna get extra ripped up. And he's
Meanwhile,
just
like you scroll 3 down and it's like 2.5 minutes of Ragnar being princess.
him like playing with his dogs, like being like hanging out with his
I do-
mom, like
It's got like the
Every-
pink text popping up
Yeah.
that's like, sweetie,
The, like-
cute,
the like
aw."
the like
Every
ooh
moment
blush.
This season, every moment of this season, this current season of Matthias being baby girl.
Captain
then-
Matthias being baby girl.
Halifax.
There's also an edit of Audrey when she says something badass, then like slaps a man, very femme fatale-ish, and it's the scene, and then as she slaps him, it cuts to like, holla back, girl.
Oh, I'm picturing this for both Della and Audrey of them like doing like sassy comebacks, and it's I am Aisha Erotica. I am Aisha Erotica. Let me tell you how to fuck it up.
Absolutely.
This is amazing.
And
I was
all of
also
Margo's
going to-
edits are like not all of them, but there's definitely Margo edits of her one of those tragic scenes with Eric of just like, please, why can't we be together? Whatever. And then it's like, there will come a soldier who cares
Yes,
to
yes.
face
Oh,
it. I just love
see-
them being together.
Oh.
Hale, let me tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. I am picturing almost every edit being Lana Del Rey or Florence and the Machine.
Yeah.
Definitely
Like-
Florence and the Machine.
Yes! Amazing.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Dog days are
absolutely
over.
floored, and I love Eric and her having shared a night together. I love
makes
it.
sense. It makes
I
sense.
love it.
Yeah, them like
That was
sneaking
definitely,
away
he
in
got
corridors.
fucked up and it's horny, and I'm sitting there helping him feel better. I'm cleaning him up.
Mm.
The healing the wounds, like
Yeah.
Why
I
didn't I know this before your scene? I'm just
see.
kidding.
Listen,
We would have let you fuck. No,
we would have let you fuck. That's so
Prince
fucking funny.
Kingston, he's out of here.
Oh my
Mm.
god, so good.
Oh,
All right. So we only have so much time in a day.
take 2
I'm-
minutes and we'll be right back.
I am genuinely shaking. I'm so angry.
I know, me too.
I
like,
was. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't believe that this is like that he's like a real dude at all. Like,
That's
Yeah,
fair. I take personal pride in how good I am at interviews and interrogations.
Oh my god. No,
It's
that was
so good.
No,
it's
Aaron,
for
I
real
was
pissing me
genuinely
off.
getting mad at you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Listen, I'm going to take a second before we jump back in to have everyone just breathe.
I think that's
We're
a
just
great
going to
idea.
chill because
That's a
I
good
think
idea.
we need some aftercare.
I love
And
that idea.
Joe with the crying, Joe was fucking me up.
that was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That-
insane.
Oh my god.
I'm not even kidding. My stomach
Genuine tears in
my
my eyes.
my stomach literally turned. Like I felt like I was gonna throw up every time Joe was crying. Did you hear that, Joe?
I told
Oh.
you. I told you.
I
Yes.
literally every time you were
Yes.
crying, I felt like I was
Fucking me
gonna
up.
throw up.
Good. I'm
Oh
glad.
my god.
I'm not glad that you wanted to throw up, but I'm glad it was effective.
Yeah, no, it was great.
It was so effective. I'm sure when you watch this back, you can just see my face turn.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because I was going like this the whole time, but yeah.
just,
All right.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah,
Take a deep breath.
yeah, that anger did turn a little genuine at
my
one
gosh.
point.
Oh, very fair. I have been intentionally
Yeah.
antagonistic, so we will be taking time to breathe.
Oh yeah,
I
I-
love you guys.
I love you.
I love,
Love
you
you.
too.
Love
I didn't do
you.
anything
Doing an
wrong. I
amazing
didn't do
job.
anything to you. I didn't do anything to you.
didn't?
I just-
You made me feel
Oh,
sick,
Yes,
but
you
yeah.
did. That crying.
You
fucked us
emotionally
up.
destroyed me.
Okay, wait. I have an
Yeah,
idea
guys,
for
I'll make
Nice
every-
being an apple.
aftercare. Well, I also have a genuine question too for Hale. Well, how did you like my hair braiding scene?
No, it
Oh.
was so cute. I was
My
getting
heart.
all like. I'm bad when
Fuck,
people flirt
yeah,
with me,
Bogan,
so
yeah.
I was just blushing.
No, I honestly, my whole body was sweating. I was like, I hope this is good.
I'm gonna throw up.
I'm so nervous.
MJ, I know you mentioned piggy meds for 9 o'clock, but did you do that early or do you still need to?
I already did that.
Pigs were
This is
med.
Piggy that got her meds.
Pigs were medicated.
Pig has been medicated. We'll get her
Everybody
salad
take a deep
after
breath.
this.
Everybody take a deep breath.
You're all
Guys,
Matthias, eat
lovely.
an apple.
Eat
None
your
of
Everybody
us
feel
are
good.
any of your
How many
characters.
apples do you have left, Nolan? 3, 1.
Fun.
Okay. I do deeply,
Everybody-
request that we get the supercut of every apple that Nolan eats.
Yes.
Pay me $45.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't know if my adrenaline was like holding in my pee, but after taking those breaths, I do have to pee now. So I'm gonna get up really quick.
Absolutely
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
I genuinely like. I was like calculating in my head. I was like, how much more of this is left? And in my head, I was like, I cannot assume that it's almost over. I have to pee now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full on, in a
Everybody
prior
take a
game,
breath
I
and look
spent
at
a
Priya
whole
Bogan, yeah.
session interrogating in rounds. I had 5 PCs, and every time I would go to them, I would drop a random piece of another PC off. So there's a centaur, and I drop some horsehair on the table and start investigating.
You're crazy.
I would throw up.
There's a
you're-
warforged. Here's a wood chip. I have it all recorded. And there was one person who wasn't there the session before. And so what I did is I had 4 interrogations going on, and the 5th character was in a boxed-in room where he could see every other interrogation and see all the other people getting like terribly tortured. And then
You're
we did
crazy.
aftercare.
So could
Hey,
people
so like, how did you think of that? how did you come up with that?
Here's the
People
thing.
could see your interview, but they could not hear it. So all they saw was Trenten
yeah.
very calmly interviewing you, and you guys visibly angry and then attacking him.
and then but also Arthur being bloodied and crying the whole
Yeah,
time.
he was sobbing the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean,
Because he's the secret actor.
But we also did that.
we didn't do that. We didn't shoot him.
We didn't torture
Let
him
fall-
to the point
let
of
him fall
bloody
out.
consciousness.
Listen, Matthias and I got shot
I don't
too.
know.
All right, and he survived. I have no regrets.
He fell out of that
We can-
car
we
all
can
on his
take care
own.
of
I'm
him
just
now.
saying from an audience
We
perspective.
can take care of him
Yeah,
now.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's totally fair from
Yeah.
Jay.
We can help him now.
Slap him.
Everybody, I slapped him too.
Oh my god, can you
I
guys?
saw you
Hey.
slap Arthur.
Hey, he was visibly losing it. I'm
Alright.
just saying.
No,
Could've been
I
all
think it's
out.
all fair, and I don't
Yeah.
regret a single thing we did. I'm just thinking about
Yeah.
what they saw.
Yeah.
You're so right. You're so right.
If they love us so much, I don't care what the audience thinks.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't
That's
give
what
a
I was gonna say, I
fuck.
truly, whatever their opinion
I
of
don't
us
either.
is,
Yeah.
it means nothing to me.
And we have
I
allies.
just wonder how that will affect our.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be smart about this. I got him dangling like a little fucking.
Yeah, back. I gotta put the baby away. Everybody
Put
say
the
bye bye,
baby away.
baby.
Put the
But
baby.
well, child.
Bye bye, baby.
Also,
Farewell, child.
also, a really, really fucking cute out of Hale. At anytime,
Right?
anytime, Trenten asked any questions about former loves, steadfast. I couldn't have cared less about them. Like, just so dedicated to my sweet
I
boy, and
love
I
it.
love that.
Yes.
That was
I
so
could
sweet.
care less.
Yeah.
A very prim. I could care
Yeah.
less.
Yeah.
Every time. I loved it. It was beautiful.
So good. What?
And that's where we end our
Hey,
show, baby.
Hey, so like
One
what if I,
down,
like,
4 to go.
So like what if I bit my hands off?
I should have killed him.
Well,
Oh,
then
I
you'll
sh-
match Matthias' mom.
I should have lost. I
Oh.
should have lost that hand. I should have killed him. I should have lost that hand.
I don't think
Oh
he,
my
I think he
god.
would have just lost
My
it.
My
Fair
stomach
game.
We both had fake blood. Can we talk about it?
Hey, yeah.
That was
The
so
the
good.
theater kid in y'all was so good.
That was crazy.
Oh my
actually.
god, that was
Fake blood
amazing.
tastes so bad, gang. It tastes so
Yeah.
It
bad.
does.
I thought I
This is
saw a
real
little.
fake.
I thought I saw a little in your mouth, and then I was like, no.
Yeah.
And
It
then
cleared up
thought
way
I
and
was
more than
then
I thought.
and then it dripped out, and I was like, oh my god, what would have happened if I
Yeah.
killed Trenten then?
We wouldn't have let you.
Oh,
Okay.
Never would have
Darling.
killed him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just making. Hey, you know what? Just making sure. I'm glad I had that moment with Maddie.
He would have been pulled out. Regardless, he would have been pulled out before.
modern medicine is crazy, gang.
Yeah, I'm glad I had that moment with
Oh
Maddie.
my
I'm glad
God.
I didn't make Rognar a
too.
murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh
Not
my
that he would have
god.
died.
Oh,
but
Captain,
he
my
would've lost a
captain.
hand.
Let
Captain,
us
my captain.
breathe. Let us.
I'm getting a
heal.
stomach cramp.
Oh my god.
We all should take a drink of water.
What
It's
if I
been
get
too
an
long
ulcer?
for all of us, and my mouth just tastes like cough syrup.
I need to smoke
What
some
if I
weed
get
after
an
this.
ulcer?
I
I
need
was
to
just thinking
fucking calm down from this.
Yeah. I get
Oh
to
my
go
God.
clean. I get to go clean hamster and guinea pig cages, and I guess listen to NatPod while I do it to calm
God.
myself.
Joe explaining to her roommates why she's covered in blood.
Yeah, really.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I gotta
God.
do the ad for this. Oh fuck.
Do the liquor
So,
store. That's what I was.
I was explaining to my
Yeah.
roommate why I was covered in. Oh, my mic was on. Yeah, you guys could hear that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My roommate helped me make the blood, though. Bella, do you want to say hi?
Hi, Bella. Hi, Bella.
I don't know. Come in and wave.
No, it's me, Bella. It's me.
It's Abby Nelson.
Bella.
Hi. Yeah.
Yay!
I miss
Hi.
you. I hope you're having fun.
Yeah.
This is, I know, she said she misses you. This is
I can
Bella,
hear.
my roommate. She made the fake blood. I know, I was telling her that you said hello.
Thank you for helping our immersion.
Thank you.
She
Yeah,
said thanks
Thank
the
you
fake
for
blood.
helping traumatize us.
Yeah.
I fully thought you had a single, and so the fact that you did that is the bravest thing I've seen.
She doesn't
I do have a
It's
single.
a sweet mate. Sweet mate.
That's my sweet mate.
Oh, got it.
So
Yeah.
good. So good.
I want to talk about the episode a little bit. How
That was
do you guys feel
crazy.
in your heart and your soul?
Oh,
We need to
first,
do your
I'm
outro
in
first.
shock.
I want to give the
Oh,
biggest.
yeah, hold
I
on,
want to
hold
give the
on.
biggest.
We have to
outro.
do the outro. We have to do the outro.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, I'm not still bloody.
Great.
Hold on.
Yeah.
First,
That
a
was
huge round of
amazing.
applause for our
That was
DMs
crazy.
because holy
Yeah, that
fucking
was-
shit.
Oh, that literally was fucking bonkers.
I
Oh
That
my
was-
god.
love
was
you all as
bonkers.
people. I hope that you were not too upset by the questions.
No, they were so
No.
good.
No,
It
it
was
was
great.
great.
They were
It
so
was
I'm
good.
good.
It was great.
I'm good. I loved it, but as
I
someone
love-
who also loves my character,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love being angry.
hate our characters.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that
love
was
being angry.
amazing.
It was-
I loved it so much, and I felt so much.
You
I
all
felt like
did
the
so
full
well.
range. I felt the full range
Yeah.
of human emotion.
I truly did.
This
Yeah.
was
I think I'm in shock.
yeah.
This
Yeah,
started
I-
with you guys robbing a liquor store.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
say this was a
Oh,
packed.
yeah.
This was a packed episode. We had our really
Not at all.
fun like liquor store banter. Like
Yeah.
that
It
was like
very wacky at the beginning.
very wacky,
Cute
goofy, silly,
motel
fun
scenes.
times.
We
Really?
did it.
I still have an apple.
And no one's still got an apple.
And
I
this
wanna-
is an apple.
I want to know what Hale wanted to do because we all argued about beds and Hale was like, I didn't get to say anything. What
Same.
did you have
I feel-
planned?
Oh, I was absolutely going to invite Rognar.
Aw.
See what you got.
Aw.
Oh my god.
I feel like that might have happened off screen. That could have happened off screen
Yeah.
after everyone was drunk.
We're gonna
Yeah.
describe a cuddle scene at some point. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I
I
have
put it in the
I have
chat,
thoughts.
but I was imagining us spending all those hours in that box that we all ended up in a sitting cuddle pile at the end.
I love
Yeah.
that.
It,
Okay.
it was
We're
like a
just
half
cuddling
hour
with
before
Arthur.
the Raegan and Trenten
Yeah,
scene.
it wasn't that long, but yeah.
Question: do we think Rognar defaults to big spoon or small spoon?
Big.
I think he starts as Big Spoon, but then gives up.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah,
idea.
that-
He needs to be tenderly
He needs to be helped.
cuddled.
Margo's
Yeah.
like, oh, you're broken. You need to be Little Spoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Enabler.
Help me
I'm
out.
just reading the chat because I wasn't reading it. Enabler.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
One
I
down,
like to
four.
point something else. Somebody
Yeah.
get this guy his bottle while we're doing that scene. I saw it pop up and I'm like,
You
perfect.
bitches.
That is exactly what I was trying to sell.
That's what we were going for. Last night we were on the phone and I was like, okay, how do you envision this closing scene? And you were like, I want him to be so subby, pathetic, disgustingly
Yeah.
You didn't say
sniveling.
subby.
Yes.
You're putting words in my mouth.
I said
just
subby.
pathetic.
Sorry, I said subby. I want him to be
Of course,
sniveling.
we knew it was Joe's words there.
Yeah.
And everybody knew that I added the words of missing.
Hey, I needed to make
And-
sure it was clear.
Amazing.
And I was like, Raegan loves that. She loves Trenten coming back and going, please fix this.
Please.
I'm nothing without you.
Baby
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
It's almost
I'm
as
not a
if
manipulator. I just play one really well.
Raegan and I
Crazy.
both like being called mommy.
Wow.
Slay.
That might be the first time Joe's admitted that outwardly.
Hey.
No,
You
definitely
just
not.
admitted to-
Definitely
No.
not.
Mommy.
Stop.
Said, I like
Mommy.
being called mommy.
Yeah, I think
Mommy.
that's fully admitted in canon.
I feel like she's texted it
Edit
before.
that on YouTube.
Oh,
That's in the bathroom
It's,
break now,
it's
too.
in the bathroom right now.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna cut
yeah.
it.
I know that I said it already, but I
Mhm.
really loved the scene between Della and Audrey of just like
Yes.
two sad
Yeah.
ladies consoling each
Mhm.
other and not in a way that is like overly emotionally indulgent. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you are both very hardened
Huh.
and jaded individuals where, like,
Yeah.
I feel like Rognar and Margo, it's very flowery. They're very open with how they feel about each other, and they're not afraid to show that, like, level of affection necessarily. But I feel like with you two, like, you don't have that initial response to be super vulnerable, and you have
No.
been, like, pushed to the point of, like, I just need to talk about what the fuck is going on right now. And it was just like,
Yeah.
and then like you going, Della going on and being like, I'm just the alcohol talking, like all these things, whatever. But like, it's just like, I yeah,
Much.
so good. The what was the line you said, MJ, where it was like, I've been traveling my whole life. I just want somewhere I can stay.
Yeah, I've been
And
running
then
my
we'll
whole...
put your name on a door or something.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then Abby was like,
That
we'll
was
find
so
somewhere.
good.
I'm literally gonna kill myself. That was so fucking devastating.
I love D&D.
I love
Right?
sad girl content.
That's so good.
That
I have a legitimate question.
I also...
I started this session thinking that Margo was the Lana Del Rey edit. It's you two. You two are the Lana Del Rey edits, and I
Definitely.
I fucking love that. That's so
I
good.
think
Anyway.
there's a Mitski edit of us somewhere.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want
What
to.
does 1 down, 4 to go mean? What does
Yeah,
that
I
mean?
didn't get that.
Raegan's dead. Trenten and the 3 council members left.
There were 12
there's
council
way more.
members.
There's 12 council members.
3 spoke.
Okay, all right, never mind. So
1
13
down,
to go.
13 to go.
But I want to. I want to hear your thoughts on that scene.
On the scene on the balcony?
Well, I thought it was fun. I'm glad that well, as soon as I knew that we were going to a motel, I was like, I want to have a cigarette on the
Yes.
on the porch.
Yeah.
It's necessary. And I even thought, I was like, that's such a risk for us being people that are filmed, but I was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's good film. And it was.
Yeah.
Good B-roll. It's good
I'm
B-roll.
glad you guys got time to breathe.
Yeah. But yeah, I really liked it.
I think Skullie, you said just about everything. Like, I think Della was pushed to the point of she just had to say something.
Yeah.
And I think she really, because she doesn't really open up, and I don't think she really like wanted to open up, but she just wanted to be understood, I guess.
Yeah. And I think it makes sense because this really is the first like real downtime that we've had since like I don't count the house because that's not downtime because we got there and we're like, what the fuck is this place?
Yeah.
Right? Like this is the first time where we have had back-to-back hours of like
Being
chilling
with each
out
other,
and
yeah.
whatnot. Yeah, I'll say this episode definitely it made me, I think, mentally solidify what Audrey is like.
I very much am glad.
And
Yeah.
what is that for you?
I think I feel like it's hard to put in words. It's just like
A Virgo.
She's a Virgo.
She's a Virgo.
I'm a Gemini vegetarian.
I feel like she's a fire sign. I feel like Audrey's a fire sign. Or maybe
I don't know anything about zodiac. I'm sorry.
Same.
I'll teach you.
Yeah.
Another
Makes
thing
me
I don't
wonder
know
if
anything
Virgo's
about.
A water sign.
I
I'm mad
don't
about
mind.
that.
I don't mind. Aquarius.
I got
Me too,
I got a
Skullie.
chance to mansplain
Wait,
bullets to you guys.
3 Aquarius?
That
It's
was
so
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
was
3
fun.
Aquarius?
Wait, who else? Who else is an Aquarius?
I'm an Aquarius.
Bitch, the air sign trio.
Nolan?
Let's go. Oh, Nolan's an
Thor?
Aquarius?
Nolan, you're an Aquarius? That's what I'm talking about.
Damn.
When are your
Dang.
birthdays?
What do you think all of our characters' signs are?
Oh,
Well,
God.
you're all January 1st. The answer is you're an Aquarius.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, January
Whoever.
1st is a Capricorn, but
Capricorn.
Okay, I guess then our
What's our
rising.
vibe?
so okay, yeah.
don't
What's
know
the vibe?
why
So
I
so
said
I'm
this.
gonna. We should also cut this out because I'm incredibly biased, and this is gonna piss some people off.
Oh,
Um,
boy.
Okay.
I think
More engagement.
Okay.
Trenton absolutely is a Scorpio. You shady fucking bitch.
Oh my god, my
oh, yeah.
shirt's been on backwards the entire time. Like,
Margo.
Fine. No one knows.
Margo gives me Cancer vibes because she loves so deeply and is sensitive and in tune and yeah, 100%. I have such a deep love for Cancers, so I think that also might be biased. Matthias gives me Aries all the way. Proud,
Yeah.
maybe a little irrational, but like leads with his heart all the time. Della, I would say Taurus. Della, I would say she's a little bit stubborn. She's very like fiercely loyal to those she cares about. Maybe a little hard-headed, but it always comes from a place of like rationality.
Okay, Nolan, why are you?
Because he's a
Taurus.
Taurus.
Oh, I see.
What would Raegan be? Raegan, I don't know if I have enough of a point. I think well, I don't want to say Scorpio because I think she is more like misguided. I was gonna say I think she's more Gemini.
Let's take into account that the only things you've ever seen Raegan do were either be mothering in some way or be
lying.
Angry telling you to turn left.
Yeah, true. And then Audrey, I think I'm inclined to say Taurus too, but I want to do, I don't know. I think she would probably be, I mean, maybe, no, she's not a Capricorn. No, I would do Taurus for her too. I think like strong-willed, hyper-rational. I think you and Della are similar enough. I would give you the same zodiac sign.
Makes sense, yeah.
Rognar, I think
Rognar?
Rognar is a big old softie. I think he would either be, he might be Cancer too, actually. I think he would be Aries or Cancer. Where he's like, again, like, I think, like, he leads with his heart. He is very sensitive. So yeah, I think Aries or Cancer. But I think Margo embodies Cancer much more strongly than Rognar, and I think Matthias embodies Aries much more strongly than Rognar. So I don't know what he would be. Maybe he'd be like a Cancer with like Aries rising or reverse or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's what I think.
I also. Oop, you go first.
I was gonna say I have a question. Whenever I do scenes where I'm emotionally trying to destroy a character, I'm going for the heart every time. I want to know, I'm not going to be able to use this because when are you guys getting in a box next? What is the worst thing I could have said to each of your characters? What is like, if Trenten said a thing that would cut you to the bone, what would it be?
I think
Must not have been a very good detective.
Let me think of something along that lines because that's what I was thinking.
I honestly think you probably like said most of the things, like tackling like how like no one ever loved him. He channels through aggression, like how much of like a monster he is or whatever. Like you're all that I made you to be. Like eliminating any of his autonomy or like choice, in any of his upbringing. But yeah, I think you nailed it.
I'm so surprised. First of all, I'm so surprised Audrey didn't go to shoot him. I'm so stunned.
She went in thinking that she wasn't gonna give him anything to do, right? Like
fair.
Matthias had all the guns.
Yeah, he also had the gun.
I think that I wouldn't. I think I was in the same boat. Like we were like both going in like we're silent for sure.
Yeah.
Because interrogation just like was part of both of our characters. But like
yeah, it makes sense.
I think that he was totally fine and would have been super like with you on that until. Which one of your family members would you have saved?
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. That was
literally
so
crazy.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, well, so he's gonna do something.
I think
Della's reaction to like you guys said, Audrey and Matthias know how to act during an interrogation.
Yeah.
I think that Della really giving Ten what he's looking for was really in character for her. Like, because she knows, she loves that she's a chaos junkie. She's a chaos junkie. She loves to feed into
she's gonna speak her mind.
The toxicity.
Yeah.
For sure.
She can always take she always takes the bait. She can never leave it. Let it go.
As much as Matthias for sure was annoyed as fuck that you were talking, that all of you were talking, like me as character and like the person was like, damn, that really makes sense who's doing it right now.
We are so in character right now.
For sure.
I'm so glad that you engaged with it because you all could have just stonewalled me.
I also love
it made sense.
I also love that like Matthias, like the character who is constantly talking his shit, was stone cold the whole time. Like I thought I like saw Nolan, he was like do that, and I was like, that is such a good fucking
that was so good.
oh
guys, we're so good at D&D.
But
We're so good at
what I
D&D.
was gonna say for I think what would have cut Della the deepest, I think it would have been something about how no one ever loved her or cared about her enough to make her stay somewhere. Because she was always
Ooh.
running.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I figured out mine. It's a subset of the detective thing, but it's the fact that pointing out the fact that because none of the cases were real, she did not help anyone because it wasn't. Yeah. She may not have, maybe the cases were set up and maybe she followed the trail, but like she did not she did not change anything because it was fake.
Yeah, never accomplished a thing.
Yeah. All of it was fake. And so she can't stay in the any part of those cases that would have made her feel good about like, hey, I stayed with it and I helped someone. She didn't. They were all fake.
That is brutal.
Yeah, that's devastating.
Yeah. Also, just as a funny thing for all of the pain that this session was, I think it's really funny. Skullie saying that she ships Audrey and Della, and just thinking about the idea of that becoming a possibility, and then Matthias going so hard for
I think
Audrey losing out.
No, yeah, I think mostly
everyone
Matthias. I think most of his flirting with Audrey is like just that, you know, it's just
Compulsive,
establishing
yeah.
some baseline for like some sense of normalcy. Otherwise, like, you know,
Mhm.
it's like
Oh, for
it's
sure.
not really.
Yeah.
Matthias
Yeah.
is not in love with Audrey. I think what
Oh, yeah.
really, I
Yeah.
think he really respects her as like, because he's.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been a couple times now where I've been like, just to Audrey, like, you
We
know,
gotta do
here's
something.
a fucking thing. Like, we gotta,
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
as like somebody, I think he thinks that maybe she thinks the same in terms of like action and whatnot, or like staying
Yeah.
stoic, being in charge of being in charge of a situation
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think that I think Audrey and Matthias' situations, like, position in our worlds was very similar.
They mirror each other in some ways. Yeah.
And so we understand the process. I think truly that I think we're both in business mode, where it's like,
I know
okay,
exactly what you're saying.
yeah, that like we're both like, yeah, in our worlds, flirted, got with people, all these things.
Exactly.
But when business goes down, it's business.
It's one and one. Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
lock in.
Yeah.
Lock in.
Yeah, and I think
I'm just thinking about it from a pure surface level.
yeah, no, I think it's
Yeah,
funny.
for sure.
But yeah,
it's
no,
just
I think any sort of romantic prospect would have to come after all of this.
Yes,
for
100%.
sure. Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
I mean, Matthias
and
already is not one to settle down, and like this is just.
Yeah, this is
Dale,
not
did
the
you have
environment
an
to do
answer
that.
to the question?
Yeah, what's your cutting words?
I think it was absolutely you telling Margo to become an actress, knowing that she has never once been able to just be herself. She always had to play the role expected of her from
that
anybody.
jump was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I hit some of you real hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Devastating.
I'll throw
Cool.
up.
We can keep talking. We also need to schedule a finale, but
This is
I'm
so
gonna
true.
go ahead and end this bathroom break here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.